Hello and welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. Well, even in these tough economic times, the city of Huntington Beach seems to be faring rather well. Part of the reason may be because the city has a 10-point business plan that is hoping to make business a little easier to do there. With us now is the mayor of Huntington Beach, Joe Carchio. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, tell us a little bit about your 10-point business plan.
Well, the most important thing with our 10-point business plan was that we were anxious to have most of the businesses to come to Huntington Beach so that they could leapfrog over a lot of the problems we've had in the past. We had seminars, and a lot of the businesses were telling us what bothered them the most. So we sat down, we figured it out, and we came out with this 10-point business plan. And basically what it says is that we're open for business. We're here in Huntington Beach, and we want you to come and we want you to do business in Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach right now is going through some transition periods because we realized that we had some really tired centers on our Beach and Edinger corridor. So we brought in developers and we sat down and listened to the residents in the area, and we realized that these areas could be we could really make a change in these areas. And so we've done that, and through our 10-point business plan, we've entitled most of that Beach and Edinger corridor so that the businesses that are coming in and essentially that wanted to do business in Huntington Beach could leapfrog over some of the boulders that were in their way in the past.
So it sounds like a lot of the complaints you hear from other cities you're just not going to get in Huntington
Exactly.
Beach. And so that leads to a new publication you have that kind of brags about the recent accomplishments in the city. Tell us about that.
We came out with the new book explaining all the accomplishments we've done in the city. Mm-hmm. And just to go over a few that I made a quick note of here, like in our finance department, we maintained, which was really important to us, we maintained with our budget, $40 million in reserves. In our city attorney's office, for an example, we registered 488 legal services, and we've completed and closed 476 of those. Something that a lot of cities don't realize is that we in Huntington Beach have a passport program where people can come in and get their passports, and believe it or not, that's brought in over $100,000 in revenue to the city. Our police department we've maintained a crime rate below 10. We're coming 10% below what we were the year before, and we responded to over 100,000 calls. In our fire department, our customer satisfaction, through letters that we sent out to our residents, 99% of the people that responded said that our fire department was doing a great job.
And you're often recognized nationally as one of the safest cities, large cities in which to live.
And we are Class 1 fire department, so that's really important to us to maintain that. Our planning department, we had over 350 entitlements. That's mandated by the state of California. And a lot of the big part of Huntington Beach, because we have 10 miles of beach now. We had 8.5 before, but now we have Sunset Beach as part of Huntington Beach, we were really happy about that. So we bring in about 8 to 10 million visitors a year. So it's a real pressure, a lot of pressure put on our lifeguards, and they did 3,800 rescues last year, and over 117,000 of those were preventive. So all of our departments are doing a great job.
Now we only have a few seconds. I want to mention quickly before we go, because I know that you are a green city. You have carports where people can charge in at the library and a lot of fun things like that. So we appreciate you being here, Mayor, and we hope we see you again soon. And thank you for tuning in. More HLN next.